Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Halloween makeup tutorial. I decided to do this sort of undead skull kind of look for you. It's very simple and ideal if you're wanting to do a makeup look very last minute for Halloween. So jumping straight in to prime, I'm using my L'Oreal Skin Perfection Instant Blur on my T-zone, and then to prime the rest of my face I'm using the Nivea Moisturizer like I always do. And for foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation. I didn't want to do a tanned complexion for this one. I wanted to keep pretty pale because obviously we are the undead and you want to look kind of ghostly. But this is just my natural skin tone, so I just went with this one. And obviously I skipped concealer because you don't want to have bright under eyes when you're the undead, but I just went straight in with my NYX HD finishing powder just to set everything. Now taking these two shades out of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm going to start doing all the shading in the cheekbones, forehead, nose and chin and everything like that. Now the whole time in this video when I'm doing the shading and contouring, I use these two shades the whole time. Like I do not change colors, those are the ones I use the whole time, but I went really extreme with the contouring. As you can see, I took it down either side of my mouth because you really want to look sunken in and really thin, I guess, in the face. So you want to just do it how I'm doing here. You just want to look almost like a skeleton, but not, if that makes any sense. Now moving on to the forehead, it's the same concept as the cheekbones. You just want to do a really extreme kind of contour look. And remember, it doesn't have to look perfect. The whole idea is that it kind of looks a little bit disheveled and unperfect. And again, with the nose contour, I did a really harsh nose contour, but I also took the line up and into the brow to kind of look like my eyes are a bit sunken in. So as you can see here, I go up and then also connect the nose contour up into the brow bone. And then I just went with a really quick jawline contour as well. And then moving on to the eyes, I wanted to look obviously tired and undead. So I took the same contouring shades and put it on the inner corners and down underneath the eyes and took it up a little bit more on the lids and everything like that and just blended it out really roughly. And then I just kind of put it everywhere, so wherever you think you need to be a little bit more darkened and shadowy and sunken in, then just add in a little bit more shading. And obviously I went a bit heavier on the eyes because I really wanted them to look sunken in and hollowed out. And as you can see, I'm chatting away to myself. I wasn't intending on having a voiceover, but here we are. And just feeling myself looking real cute. And moving on to the brows, obviously I wanted them to be filled in, but I wasn't stressed about it looking perfect. I just really roughly filled them in. I kind of wanted them to look a bit rough and disheveled and lived in, I guess. So I just kind of filled them in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, just roughly. And now I just wanted to smoke out the lids a bit more, and I used the same colors except I just added in that brown color as well, but I mostly used just the grays to keep it really dark, and I just wanted it to be really blown out and really blended and smoky. And as you can tell, my favorite thing about Halloween makeup looks is that it does not have to be perfect. So now I'm going in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil, and this is in the dark brown shade. I'm literally so roughly, as you can see, adding this just to the lash line and then taking my finger and just blending it out. I guess you just want a really smoked out look, as I said earlier, so I'm just doing that, as you can see. And then again, I just took those same eyeshadow shades from the Kat Von D palette and just blended that out more. You just want to keep going until you have the right intensity that you're comfortable with, so just keep going until you've got it how you like it. And you're just going to do the exact same thing to the bottom lash line, so just apply that NYX Jumbo Pencil to the lash line and then just blend it out with your finger. And then you're going to take those eyeshadow shades and just blend it out. Now just excuse the horrendous blurring in and out, but my camera was just being a real chore that day. But I'm using the NYX Liquid Lingerie lipstick in the shade Honeymoon. This will just act as my base color before I start drawing in the teeth, which I use the Australis Velour Lips liquid lipstick in the shade Full Moonstone, I believe. It's just a white shade, and as you can see, I tried to apply it just using the liquid lipstick applicator, but it wasn't as neat as you can see. So I kept trying, tried as I might, it still didn't work out. So in a second, as you will see in a minute, I move on to the liquid liner from NYX, and this is just obviously a white shade. It just was a bit more precise, so it definitely worked out a lot better, but this part is kind of hard to describe. You're just going to have to look and see what I'm doing. I just kind of do, I guess they are kind of like teardrop shapes, I guess, but you want to be really rough. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, with every other step in this tutorial. I seriously have no idea what was up with my camera this day. It just kept blurring in and out, like the autofocus was going crazy. I have no idea why it hasn't done it before, so sorry about that, but I tried to edit out as much as I could. Now just continuing on using the liquid liner, you're just going to extend the mouth out either side just so you can add a bit more teeth and it's a bit more spread out, because you don't want it just over the lip area, you want it to come out a little further. So I only brought it out this much further, but feel free to do extra teeth if you feel comfortable, but I just thought that this was enough for what I was going for. Now, just taking a small smudging brush, I took the exact same contouring and shadow shades that I used earlier, and I just wanted to go around each tooth and just create a little bit of shadowing. Now, I literally just, as you can see, I'm just going straight down and straight up to make that sort of sharp, pointy effect, I guess. So just do what I'm doing and you should be able to get the same effect. It was so simple. Now, I just couldn't help myself. I had to use the Moonchild palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I took the purple horseshoe color and just placed that on my inner corners, just really roughly with my finger. I just thought it created that really beautiful pop of color and just kind of finished off the look. You just want to finish off by adding your favorite mascara and black liner to the waterline and lashes if you wish, but ain't nobody got time for that. And you are done. So I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. This was so much fun to create and I absolutely love how it turned out. So make sure you all like, comment and subscribe to see more videos, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!